Steve versus Valera.
Let the games begin.
I'm pretty sure, like, the only thing that matters against Rogue is how much removal you have. You want to kill every minion with a spell, Frostful Fireballs, Forbidden Flames, and also if you hit your 4-drop. 4-drop's really important against Rogue. It's not important to hit 2 or 3-drop, but I keep Loot Hoarder just to cycle it, I guess. So it can't be worse than mulliganing Loot Hoarder. It'll basically like be mulliganing it, since I have nothing to play on turn 2 anyways, that would do anything against Rogue. Even though it dies to this, I do 2 damage and 1 dagger charge. Otherwise, I'm keeping AI because, it's 1 card turns into 2, so it's nothing better than AI. Maybe like Acolyte or Ice Block. I don't think Ice Block, because it costs me a card and it's not a minion or removal.
Job done.
So in my early game time, you have to get as many removals / 4-drops as possible. Didn't get a 4-drop, but got 1 Forgotten Torch and a Blast.
Thank you.
Makes me weak to Van Cleef, but polymorphing the coin is pretty important, and I have nothing else to do this turn, so for tempo I have to polymorph it. Forgotten Torch doesn't kill it. Actually, wait, okay, I didn't have Forbidden Flame, yeah. Nice, I can draw 2 cards here. Acolyte Ping is pretty tempting, but it's fine. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
That belongs in a museum.
In this matchup, Harrison is basically just for card draw. Rogue is so dagger independent now that killing the dagger doesn't really matter that much, but maybe just 2 mana. It's a tempo play, and you need to get your critical like cards. Do you have spell power here? No.
Interesting.
Job done.
I guess dropping minions into 2 spell power is not that smart, but it's mostly about freezing the Drake this turn, playing something else. Probably kind of setting up for Blizzard. That went better than expected. Shiv instead of like something that actually kills it. He has to trade in most of his board there. Flame Strike saves me 8, but I lose the Flame Strike against Gadgetzan. I can also Blizzard. I actually like Blizzard. I have Arcane Blast better. I have no good minions to drop this turn either. Keep in mind that this matchup you win by surviving, killing all their minions and getting enough heal in. So it's not necessary that you just... Basically, sometimes in this matchup, you don't want to kill a Concealed Gadgetzan. If you feel like they can cycle through the whole deck anyways, you just let them do it. It's more about flame striking power off for the board, more so than stop. I mean, if you feel like they need the Gadgetzan, it's different, but... Okay, I have 2 options here. Arcane Blast plus Archmage or Emperor. This gives me a Fireball, but Emperor's so good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I'm okay against Sap if I play Archmage.
Don't be complacent.
You require my assistance.
I got the best deals anywhere.
Like, sometimes you want to save Flame Strike for killing cold-blooded targets. That's when you really need to stop the power. Okay, Cold Blood that plus Conceal is so dangerous. Well... Unfortunately, there's still no block, and...
I am ready to learn.
That is his last Conceal for now. We get to kill a lot of power with this Flame Strike. Just the 7 attack minion. He's getting 8 damage from that Cold Blood.
am ready to learn.
I definitely think I should have put Emperor over Archmage. It wouldn't have saved me against that though. Things that might have changed that is if I Flame Strike the Drakes and then save Blizzard, maybe, but that doesn't allow me to deal with the board. It just freezes that turn, but then his Scatter Sand's still up.
Begin.
It's getting hot in here. The end is coming.
Hey StrifeCro, it's my first stream, but I've been watching your videos for a while now. It's cool. Thanks for tuning in.
Did you bring some fish?
Okay, no, Flame Wreath, which is good. That's the card I'm scared of the most that turn. Well, the good thing is I do have the Forgotten Torch here, so I can get through the taunt. Unfortunately, I won't be able to take this trade, but at least I can... Let's see what we get first. Forbidden Flame. That kind of allows us to clear the whole board. Not really. It allows us to freeze the other guy. Forbidden Flame at 3-2. I'm trying to think if that's worth it. Tempo-wise, it's the best. Oh, maybe I should have gone face. I'm not sure if I can make that call because of Doomhammer this turn.
Who knows what secrets will uncover?
I need removal for this. Wow, this one was so good. All three of these cards are amazing. My second card I was going to take was the Torch to try to snipe this guy, but it wasn't enough on its own. Ooh. Flame Strike is a little bit off here. I'd rather just MC Tech Polymorph. So let me MC Tech first, see what I get. I have a lot of healing now. So this game's looking really good. The only thing I need now is Harrison, because Doomhammer's the only way to do that much damage at this point. I have too much healing, Reno, Barrier, and unless his second Flame Wreath, I guess, Flame Strike should be good enough to clear his board. Ooh. Now if he trades... Oh, that's not... that's not the right trade. He couldn't trade it, right? There's no way for him to do the good trade. How do you feel at Reno Enzoth Rogue? I like the deck. I like how it plays. You know, it's like every game feels so different in a way. That's why I kind of like these Reno control decks. They're really fun to play. The Rogue one seems like it's not going to be a top tier deck. I think it's a little bit too polarized. Like Mage, you can kind of play against everything. Same as some of the other Reno decks, like Warlock. Reno Rogue seems like you... While you like never lose the control wearer, there's some matchups that's never going to be good. You have lack of AoE basically, and I guess Reno Rogue is more of a tempo deck than a control deck. It's basically a tempo deck that never runs out of steam, but also is not that good at fighting for tempo. So against like other tempo decks, you mostly are gonna lose because they're gonna be ahead of you. But you won't lose to like Control Warrior because you'll never run out of steam.
Hey, do you want to buy a funnel cake? Who knows what secrets will uncover?
How many cards do you play this turn? Not much, right? Okay. I was thinking of Van Cleef. That's fine.
Thank you.
This is not a matchup I can win killing every minion. This is a matchup I need to win through tempo. I'm assuming it's a Death Rattle Rogue after seeing the Huckster. And that is why I played Bran on turn 3 instead of pinging this guy. Just wanted to make the stronger tempo play. Emperor's gonna be my key card that allows me to pull ahead potentially on tempo.
A second chance.
My eyes are open.
By the power of Ragnaros, I have the power.
Anomalous I never found out a way to make work. I feel like it would be easy to make Anomalous work if it was less mana. But if that's an 8 mana, it's so hard for him to make it work. It's kind of a weird list. I'm not sure. It could actually be an Enzoth Rogue still running a Gadgetzan with Reno. Or it could just be a Miracle Rogue with Journey Below and some Raptors. Could even just be a pure Miracle Rogue running Huckster and Journey Below. Actually, I can't tell at all.
My mother does love this face.
That belongs in a museum.
Oh my god, that's so good.
Can I light your fire?
My favorite card for Mage right now. Definitely seems more and more like a Miracle Rogue. In fact, restoring Conceal, it has to be a Miracle with Huckster and Dream Below. Because the Enzoth ones, Reno ones won't run Conceal, I think. 2 preps as well, so yeah. Okay, so we're playing control game again. We just want to kill every minion. Kill everything is the name of the game. Alex is a... If I had enough damage, I could Alex and pressure him, but the problem is, he's gonna get sapped and he has too much damage on board.
You want it? I got it.
Just don't get complacent.
Engaging TC-130 mental dislocator.
I don't feel like that was the best pickup. I mean, all of them weren't so good, I think. But I mean, it wasn't like the best discover, lucky-wise. Those are amazing cards. Torch Blast, 3 mana left over, 7. I feel like I have to take a risk here. Died to 1 Eviscerate. He has... I survive against Cold Blood 8, 11. Eviscerate's 5, 9, 12. Actually, I survive against 1 Cold Blood. Okay. I could have been a little bit safer if I pinged this and left up a 3-3 with no spell power. But I don't get to play Water Mental, and I don't die to any 1 card here. He has 4 cards.
Well played.
Let me see if there's some tech I can add. I have not been winning against Rogue. I'm not sure exactly why. I also thought this deck is favored against Rogue. MC Tech and Brand have not been good. Let's see if we can take those out. Brand has been iffy for me for a while. I could use another 4-drop. Like Refreshment Vendor. I'm taking out Brand, adding Refreshment Vendor, which is kind of weird. I could put in Elise. I just don't think it matters that much. Gnomish Inventor, maybe. It's really good against Rogue. It's like 4 health. Rogue is killing every minion pretty much no matter what. So it's like almost a 3-5. They're putting a similar amount of resource into your cycling. Cycling seems the most important for this deck. Maybe keep the MC tech in. Am I too low on 3s? Because I remember this deck used S23s. 1, 2... I'm a little bit low on 3s at this point. Oh well. Alright, let's try this. Flame Cannon. That's GVG.
Medivh versus Garrosh.
Let the games begin.
It's awfully tempting to keep a hand like this against Warrior. This is like the best removal early, the Kodo actually. Most of the stuff you want to kill is like 1 health or 2 health. Actually just 1 health. Acolyte and Armorsmith. And Twilight Drake is just good against Warrior. Unless they're playing Face Warrior. I don't know if it makes sense to Mulligan for like Pirate Warrior. Maybe it does. We'll see how like percentage wise it is. Even the Tempo Warrior though, it's fine to keep this hand against Tempo Warrior, not against Pirate Warrior though.
Hello there.
Okay, so he missed his... Actually, no, I'm not gonna play Twilight Drake here because I have Coin Archmage. So I was thinking about saving coin for this. I don't think so. Either way, I'm just gonna save coin for Archmage. If I get an early Twilight Drake, I can start peeling his armor for Shield Slam, but that's not worth it. I get it 1 more ping anyways. This matchup Sky is not that good. I'm not sure. We'll see. He'll be pretty cheap. Play him in a tempo turn, but there's not really any tempo turns against Control Warrior. Maybe Prophet is better in Handlock, or Reno Handlock than Reno Mage. I think it's still good in Reno Mage, but maybe not that good. This weakens me to Sylvanas. Does it even weaken me against Sylvanas? If he draws Sylvanas against Drake, that's already a problem.
Interesting.
Let's see whether he drops Sylvanas this turn. Wait, 1 turn.
Welcome to the Grand Tournament, champion.
Maybe this is a slow enough matchup where I save Blast for Spell Power instead of Frostbolt. I'm not sure. I mean, it's also cheaper with Archmage. I don't think that's a big deal. I can Archmage Frostbolt anyways with coin and stuff. I don't think that's a huge difference with Archmage. Okay, so this deck's probably not even running Sylvanas. I'm gonna be too weak to Brawl. I need to not play too much here.
Can I light your fire?
Still think saving Archmage coin Frostbolt's good. I don't like coining out Acolyte, pinging it a little bit too weak to brawl. Okay, that's good. I just want to save Acolyte, because if I play Acolyte in a brawl, it doesn't even give me the card. So now I feel happy. Just gonna throw this dude out here. Is 2 spells enough value? It's also hard for him to deal with. Not that hard. Execute. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I guess. I kind of want to wait for more, but the problem is my hand size is too weird for Acolyte. If I play Acolyte Ping, I might not have any play after, and then I start milling myself. If he kills it, even for 1, like if he just like kills it with Fire War Axe, I would mill a card at that point. And right now, I'm still playing Archmage as a singular threat. It's not alone, but it's not too much on board. I don't like playing Archmage if you have more than 1 minion on board, but with 1, I think it's okay. You're not too weak to brawl, and it's like almost like by itself. Getting 2 is okay. I'd like to get more than 2, or I'd like to maybe wait till like executes are gone at least, but
Speak to me.
just gonna whirlwind execute. Let's see how many cards he has. 17 against 18. I don't think we want to go to fatigue. We're just trying to run him over before fatigue. So still gonna Kodo this. Also, it's a good way to develop Kodo. 4, 5, 9. Just feels like Control War without Deathbite is so much weaker at killing random minions like this. I have 7 power, 8 a return. We're only dealing 4 return right now. I can see us committing 1 more minion here. That's not Emperor.
Let the pain speak to me.
Oh, oops. That's probably too many cards in our hand, huh?
My hand is full. My hand is full.
Oh, that's bad. I know that doesn't have charge. At this point, that's just a 3 mana 4/4. His mana is already full, so that doesn't matter anymore. They'll give your opponent mana crystal, and it's another threat in the fatigue. It's better than barrier here. I lost one of my big threats, unfortunately. I mean, Alex only doing 4 damage, but still 8/8. I do need to pick up my polymorph at some point. Or conjure into polymorph. Double fireball killing Cthulhu? That's kind of weird.
Pass me that Arclight's banner.
I mean, we just have so much damage. These 2 fireballs is 12. Torch, and the other fireball is like another 10-ish. It's 22. We just need to make sure we're doing a steady pace of damage to him, not letting him, you know, take board control. Questions: are there bigger minions here? I'm surprised making so weak of a moves, because I can run him over with no more brawls, 2 revenges being gone.
Mind if I roll
Here's our board clear, but Cthulhu could clear on board. That's the main problem here. I still have a lot of minions to go to. Like I have a Ragnaros, Conjure. We can start blizzarding if his stuff doesn't have taunt. Like last time we couldn't blizzard. Blizzard's not going to be useful anymore anyways. I want to develop another... I really want to play Harrison here. I can also Flame Lance and play Reno. Yeah, that's better. I'm not playing around, so because he played both brawls, every turn I can play minion, I will play minion. It gets me closer and closer. Like eventually Gorehell won't be able to keep up anyways, and I'll just go ahead and play Harrison for tempo too. Not even sure if he runs Gorehell. His Cthulhu's at 13, and Warrior's Journey doesn't get that much bigger than 13. I have no more spell power. 4d2. I feel like I don't like Blizzard into Flame Strike next turn because I need to get all this damage in this turn. I like Flame Striking here. I don't like losing anything though.
Hey, give me that! Hey, give me a minute!
Maybe I could have actually saved Torch for Face and Forbidden Flame the two. But Forbidden Flame kill another like shield bearer. It's a large main to kill. Shield Slam. I think I'm still good. I have too many threats.
Speak to me.
You stop that droll, but no, not worth it. Okay, he gets 2 cards.
That belongs in a museum.
Hey, give me a minute!
At this point, unless he top decks Gorehell right here, or kills my worm until it's perma-freeze his face. Plus I need the threat. I have 2 more threats, Conjure and Rag, and those are big threats.
I have no time for games.
Oh, that's a hard call to make. Okay, I need to do something about that. It's 5-10. I need to 18 from hand, 13 from hand right now. So no lethal. If I poly this, then he has the 13 Cthulhu. I have Blizzard for Cthulhu for a bit. I just can't lose my... I'm more worried about Cthulhu clearing my board than anything. I can also Blizzard right here and poly Cthulhu. That seems better. But no, I'm gonna have to poly it next turn, huh? If I Blizzard. It's not enough damage. I can't Blizzard and win next turn. Probably not, at least. So yeah, I guess I'm polying this. Rag and Conjure did like really good last cards too. Conjure might even give me another polymorph. It's not even that unlikely, it's pretty likely. No Cthulhu, or he's just playing greedy with buffing it up first. He might be dead, I think. I have 10 on board. Plus 13 is 22.